1, 2, 3, clap. Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast. Over there in Scotland, recovering from a corn coma. That is Brogan Hastings.
And resident corn aficionado, but corn with a K, is Wayne Giovanatti.
It's not just a K, it's also a reversed R, a backwards R.
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 Like sad pirate.
Sad pirate. See, I was trying to come up with a sad pirate comic this morning, and I could not work it out. I'll tell you what it was. I'll tell you this sad pirate comic, right? Look, we're continuing on art talk. We weren't going to go straight into it, but we might. We'll see. So this comic that I wanted to do, right? So it's sad pirate, goes into like Starbucks or some shit, or the piratey version of Starbucks, whatever it is, and orders their coffee. Starboards, yeah. Yeah, that works. And they order their coffee, and the setup has to be, you know how they always get your name wrong on the cup. And then when it comes to call out his order, they call out ugly pirate or some shit like that. It's a nugget, but I haven't got it. I haven't got the setup. I haven't got the joke.
I like the thought of him going to Starbucks or Starboards for the first time. And people being like, oh, they'll get your name wrong, and him thinking this is like some kind of rite of passage, like excited to say, oh, I wonder what they're going to call me, you know, and giving a completely different name, you know, because it's like, you know, just call me Greg or something.
That Greg is the go-to, but see,
Greg is the go-to.
The problem with Greg is
when they actually call it out, they just go sad pirate, and it's like, oh,
yeah, it is just sad pirate, yeah. Oh, actually, because I was talking about this in the stream this morning. And I think someone suggested something like bad Pilates, which I thought that was actually pretty good. But it was someone I don't know. It was someone from another stream. I don't know if they were in Jonan Vasquez's stream last week, or I was watching a bit of Zach from Extra Fabulous Drawing as well.
An unrecognised
CMYK Allah, CMY Color. So they got something to do with art or something at least as well. So it was on one of those streams. So yeah, I don't know where to go with that. But yeah, I haven't written any of that down yet, so I probably should. You know what happened? I'll forget all of this, and I'll have to. Oh, I guess we got this podcast now to refer back to. I was thinking I was going to have to watch my stream to find it. Yeah, cool. I ended up drawing a comic I wasn't really happy with. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. As opposed
what
to
do you do in those situations?
Suffer. I had nothing. I had nothing this morning. I couldn't.
The reason, what I'm meaning exactly is, do you just say that's it and post it, or do you sit on it? I
say, you know what? I'm going to sit on it, but it never changes. So okay, look. How about we do it then? This is unofficial, not so good at this podcast. I'm just going to open it. Oops. Oh, fucking hell. I opened Premiere Pro instead of Photoshop. I am a smart person. But I don't know. Is it too early to go into not so good at this? Look, I guess it is just continuing on,
We're
isn't
already
it?
in art talk.
We're already in art talk, so why not? Okay, hang on. I just stopped sharing screen from production meeting, but I'll reshare it now. Not so good at this. The first comic we're looking at today is comic number 400. I wrote down 241. It's actually 400. And the first comic we're looking at today is comic number 2.
Do you want to change that on your notes before you start reading?
No, I'm good. See, the first time I read it correctly. I mean, I said it correctly, but then I read it and I'm like, oh, something's not right there. Not so good at this. First comic we're looking at today is comic number 421, working title Support, and it is 4 panels long. In the first panel, we see a couple, and the woman of the couple is saying, will you always support me? Be on my side? Fight for me? And in the second panel, her partner responds,
every single time, babe.
And in the third panel, it's later on, and they're talking to a friend, and she's saying, I just don't think dogs make good companions. And in the last panel, her partner is in a rage saying,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's the comic. And that comic is special thanks to patron Leanne K, who will always choose a dog over a person. Good call there. I spelled over. Good thing this hasn't been posted yet, hey?
Not so good at this.
And the other comic we're looking at today is comic number 423, working title Dentists, and it's 4 panels long. And in the first panel, we see a shot of an old-timey TV with an advertisement on it, and there's a voiceover saying, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend new Teefies toothpaste. And in the second panel, we see a close-up of the advertisement, and we see the Teefies toothpaste. It freshens breath. It cleans. And in the third panel, we see the 10th dentist holding a raccoon saying,
I recommend kissing this raccoon.
And in the last panel, we know, Jerry. We know.
Mwah.
That's the comic. And that comic is big thanks to Andrea A., who knows the warm embrace of a cuddly raccoon. I think about that. That sounds a bit wrong now. That's just an embrace.
It's a cute-looking raccoon.
It's just an embrace. Yeah, because it's got the
kissing
new...
him on his little fluffy head.
Yeah, it's got the new eye style for animals.
Yeah.
But you notice in the Muffin Cat comic that I showed you during our production meeting, it's still got the old school eyes.
Oh, go back to it. Let's see.
All right, I would, but I have to open Photoshop. This isn't going to get cut. We're just talking about a comic that we haven't even read, so that the listener has no idea about whatsoever. Am I still sharing my screen? Yeah, cool. It's still got the old school eyes because it just didn't look right with the eyes. They're less expressive, and this cat needs to express all the time.
I think it depends on what you're trying to do with the eyes. Like that's one of the reasons why I do the different art style eyes for Baby Piff and 80s Pop, because it's specifically it's a very specific expression that I'm going for that doesn't work with the regular style eyes.
Yeah. See, the thing is that when it's the Cat and Guy comic, it's always it's 9 times out of 10. Just like the dentist, they're always butting heads somehow. Yeah. And the cat needs to usually express anger, or the guy needs to express anger. And if they've both got like the old school big eyes, they can do that.
Yeah.
I do love that chubby cat end. Right. Okay. Moving on to art talk. Oh, so, see, we never talk about our title cards.
Title card. Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes I surprise myself. I can draw a cartoon version of... Oh, I've lost his name.
Elijah Wood.
I didn't know I could do that. I mean, it's just my personal opinion. Maybe it's because I think it looks Elijah Woody. It must be the hair. It has to be the hair. That's what it is. Yeah. I mean, the Sam kind of looks Sean Astin-y-ish, but yeah.
I think it's hard. I think when... In the styles that you and I have, it's the hair is the indicator for who this person is.
It was hard I had to use references, and I wasn't using references of Elijah Wood. I was using references of like cartoon versions that people had drawn of like The Hobbit and shit like that, just to get an idea what Hobbit hair looks like. Yeah. So there's a lot of messing around for something that I was like, oh, I've got this one half done already because I've got a background I can use and just place them over the top. But it was still pretty quick. It was a nice one. It was all right.
Sometimes they're really quick, and sometimes you sit there looking at like, I don't know what to do with this.
Sometimes they are hard, yeah. I noticed with the last episode, you went old school. You went basically Photoshop with it. No drawing.
We should clarify, this is not last episode as of you hearing this. This is last episode as of us recording, because I'm sitting there like, predicting the future?
Yeah. Technically, last episode was the one about teeth and shit.
Yeah, no, but I did the title card for Nice Unconventional Sandwich.
Episode 47. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said to you at the time, not my best, not my worst, not my best. I wasn't entirely well, so I was like, how can I do this? And my best thought was, I started doing the font as Subway. I thought that's a place to start. Yep. And then I was like, oh, what, fuck it, we're just going to make this the whole thing.
Yeah. I didn't even notice until, because I think you sent it to me when I was asleep, as usual.
Yeah.
And I looked at it as I woke up through the night, and just like, yeah, that works perfectly fine. And then it was that morning that I saw it was the Subway font. I was like, oh yes, that's perfect. So
I'd put text over pictures of fries creams.
I was just gonna put text over chocolate bars. The end.
I mean, although having said that, I was looking up a picture. I was like, I'm not drawing all these fries cream bars. I was like, I'll just take a picture as reference. And I looked it up because what I was actually looking for is a fries cream sandwich.
So they do exist, do they?
Yeah.
So it's not just childlike Brogan.
No, this is an actual thing.
The hell is wrong with you people?
We have good taste.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't.
So, here it is. According to Wikipedia, eating chunks of fries chocolate cream on a sandwich is very popular in West Scotland.
West Scotland. Now,
Yeah.
I believe that you were in West Scotland based on knowing, I'm not going to say it, knowing where you live.
I am probably closer to the east,
Oh, okay. It's just
but I'm more mid.
the name West appears when I'm filling in your address, doesn't it?
That's true. Yeah, it does.
All right.
There is a west in my name, but it's like the west of the east.
Okay, so I know, as discovered on the Dr. Jimothy episode, I know Western United States. I don't know Western Scottish, I don't know, provinces, suburbs, what are they called?
Cities?
Cities? Okay, yeah, cities works. So
Yeah.
we call them suburbs in Australia.
Probably, but I don't even know what, because it's like whatever the equivalent of state, province, whatever
Well, let's
is.
see. You've got a country or continent is Australia.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it would be United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Then you got state is Western Australia. For you, it would be Scotland. Then city.
No.
No.
No, Scotland would be country.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that. I just don't know how it works. But we would go.
I sounded a bit defensive there. I didn't mean to.
Yep.
But yeah.
Like when I said we speak British or something like that, and I think
Yeah.
you mean English for the Mummy
How
challenge.
do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's not Scottish, Irish, or Welsh.
Yeah. So yeah, it would be Australia, Western Australia, Perth. So that's country, state, city, and then we would have a suburb. Like for example, Subiaco is a suburb, not the suburb I live in, but a suburb nonetheless.
I think ours are council areas.
Council
Possibly.
town, yeah, something.
Because there's towns within that council area. But
okay.
like,
well, yeah, no, you're
There's-
right. Okay, because we've got like
'Cause it's-
city of Stirling and city of Joondalup as well,
Yeah.
and then there's suburbs within that.
yeah, I'm trying, like, the radio station I grew up with, I always remember them saying Edinburgh, the Lothians, and Fife. That's three separate councils.
What
area.
is the call sign of this radio station?
97.3, fourth one.
You're listening to 97.3 FM.
97.3, fourth one.
Yeah.
I loved that show. That was a good show. It
937.
had an Aussie on it.
Hang on, 937, yeah? 93.7.
No, 97.3.
Oh, okay, because we've got one of our Nova stations in Perth is 937. But irrelevant. Cause...
But I always remember they had an Aussie on it, Dingo Dave.
Oh, you've mentioned Dingo Dave before,
I've mentioned Dingo Dave, yeah.
Dingo Dave sounds like a character from Bluey.
Probably. I mean, he was literally just called, it was Boogie and Dingo.
Boogie and Dingo.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we've stolen Boogie and Dingo's gig.
Pretty much.
Okay. Suck it, Boogie. Suck it,
Boogie's
Dingo.
still on the radio, and Boogie's, a staple of my childhood, and he's still on the radio, and
And Dingo
I'm
got
very
deported.
happy about that. He did actually go back to Australia.
Yeah. Do you know his real name? Dingo Dave. Dave.
Oh, I would have to look it up.
I'm just
Let me
interested to know if it's someone who I might know. If they're an Australian broadcaster or something.
I mean, he's from Melbourne.
Melbourne. Okay, I'm going to look him up as well. Hang on. Dingo Dave.
His Twitter handle is On Air Dingle.
Doesn't sound right. About Dingo Dave. Here we go. AustralianOffroadAcademy.com.au. Let's see if this is a reputable site. That doesn't look like the guy we're talking about. Let's find another Dingo Dave. What should I be searching?
I just put Boogie and Dingo.
Oh, okay. Dingo Dave Phil. Radio announcer extraordinaire. I'm not signing into LinkedIn. He hasn't got a fucking photo. God damn it. Dingo Dave and Boogie. Dingo Dave on Facebook. This might be him. I don't recognize him at all. Let's say, no, he is not someone.
David Konov.
Nah, don't know him.
Yeah.
On Air Dingo, you said?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't tweeted since 2016. And if we go to December 5th, 2015, he is kissing some person on the face. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I think, look, sure, he got paid to do it. We do it for free. We do it for the love of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a voiceover and event host. And a casino host.
Casino host.
Yeah.
See, Dingo Dave. I expect Dingo Dave to kind of sound like this.
He's a radio presenter and producer, 1041 Territory FM.
Northern Territory by the sound of it. Yeah, no, I don't go to the top end, mate. No, that's Dingo Dave's territory. I don't dare. He knows there's some competition if I was to go up there, so not worth it. Me and Snot, just not gonna happen. Right, we're continuing on with art talk because we've got just a little bit of art crimes, user submitted art. Now I've closed my Twitter, I think. Let's see, have I still got it open? No, here it is. I'll share my screen with you again. So this little small nugget art crime was tweeted to us by Ranchan, previous art crime committer. Saying, "Nice pod, bud. You want it? You got it. My latest creation. I decorated this container with construction paper so that it could hold extremely spicy jelly beans. Hashtag art crimes."
Nice.
I mean, look, first things first. The fuck? Extremely spicy jelly beans?
I'm assuming that they come in like a separate packet.
Well, yeah, they're not coming in the same packet as, look, you got your Bean Boozled kind of things and stuff like that. But no, they're not coming in with we've got the coconut jelly beans, we've got the lime jelly beans, the pineapple jelly beans, and the jalapeno jelly bean. That's not that. Let's go ghost pepper. Ghost pepper sounds a bit more deadly. No, I assume it's specifically bought, but why? Who? Why?
I mean, I don't even like cinnamon jelly beans.
Cinnamon stuff is, we don't get much cinnamon candy. I know, like, cinnamon gum and that is readily available in America, in the US. Yeah. Not so here.
No, we used to get, because I know that cinnamon comes in the jelly bean, and I can tell because it was always the red one with the yellow spots. And I used to, if I ever got, because I used to get jelly beans a lot when I was a kid in my Christmas stocking, I used to line them all up and figure out which ones match up the flavours to the thing, and if I couldn't tell if it was cinnamon or not, I'd nibble a bit off the end and be like, that's cinnamon, bin, that's red apple, that's safe.
Those jelly beans, jelly bellies, right? Jelly belly, all these fucking flavours. The pear jelly beans, I think are the worst. I don't like them whatsoever. I genuinely can't remember the last time I had jelly beans. Oh, yeah, sure.
But I didn't hate them. I didn't like the cinnamon ones, obviously, and I didn't like any kind of coffee ones.
Root beer ones are good. Toasted marshmallow. What else is there? You got your buttered popcorn.
Yep. Coconut, red apple.
Tutti Frutti's another meh. I don't like the Tutti Frutti. Another speckledy one.
I quite like that.
Anything. Me and Ryan would refer to them as Yoshi eggs because they look all dotted. They're usually the shit ones. That's what it is. Anyway, this container, what does it remind me of? I think it reminds me of Monkey Island.
It reminds me of something. I want to say
it's got Wind Waker as well.
Anime.
Wind Waker.
It has
One Piece.
It has no. I was thinking Soul Eater or Gurren Lagann.
I don't know. So it's got a good layered effect as well. Basically, it's wrapped with some black construction paper, then some red to be like lava, cut into lava waves and pasted over the top of the black, and then a yellow additional layer of lava waves over the red. And then there's a skull on top of that, and then there's the same on the lid, the 3 layers and a skull.
Instead of saying lava waves, did you mean flames?
No, I see it as lava.
Do you? I see flames.
I see lava. But now that you say that, yellow and red, sure. Okay. It's because...
I just wasn't sure if you'd lost the word for it.
No. It's because all the games I play with a skull that looks like that. If you're talking a Yoshi game, when you're going through lava, that you'll see those skulls. Mario, it's all Wind Waker and that. Yeah, they're all lava. So that's what I'm seeing. But no, you're probably right. It's probably flames. But it's the black background that makes me think lava as well. I like this. I like this idea. I want to do something like this for something, and I don't know what. Oh, I know. I've got like a container that I keep all my ice cream social stickers in, so I could probably do like a Neapolitan layered ice creamy something. That would work.
Yeah. Although with you saying that, I've been looking at, or some stuff came up on my TikTok about reusable sticker book, and I'm very tempted to get one and put my ice cream school stickers in there.
Reusable sticker books. I needed that when I was a child. Yeah. See, again, now I don't know if I've talked about this before or not. This is not a traumatic event because I didn't give a fuck. But, yeah, I know, right? Not a traumatic event. Ooh? That doesn't
This is more noteworthy than the traumatic events.
Yeah. But it was a Christmas and I got a sticker book. Like one of the ones where it's like an activity and colouring book and it has these stickers on the back page as well where you're meant to put them in through the book. And it was all to do with monsters or something. But our bedroom in this house, me and my brothers shared, we're very young, we shared the one room. And our door to the room was covered in stickers. So I put the stickers on the door. Oh, Ma, come look at the stickers. And it's like, okay. And then I'm waiting at the door and she doesn't come. And I go back into her room. It's like, you haven't looked at the stickers. It's like, just bring me the book. I'm like, what? They're on the door. She's like, what? Why would you put them on the door? You put them in the book. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I did try to peel one off and it didn't work. So I was like, I'm fine with this. They can stay on the door.
I know that I have like piles of stickers from when I was a kid. Like back when Kerrang was still coming out. I'm pretty sure in that set that there's like lost profit stickers, so back when Ian Watkins was still acceptable.
As of last week we were aware, no longer the case. At least I became aware of that.
Yeah.
So like lost profits. What's their big song? I'm trying to
Time Called Hypocrisy.
Is Shadows one of their songs? In the Shadows?
Oh, I think you're thinking of the Rasmus.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the Rasmus. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone from the Rasmus has done anything bad, but shout out. I like that song by the Rasmus back in the day.
The Rasmus are good.
Yeah.
Finnish. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything... There's certainly no immediate news stories popping up saying, warning, warning, do not listen.
Do not listen to the Rasmus. Repeat.
Yeah.
The Rasmus shall not be listened to. That probably wraps up art talk, I think. I think we got through what we need. So thank you, Ranchan. We do appreciate it. And if you've got some art talk stuff, art crimes, send them our way. We will talk it. We will review and talk about it nicely, like we just did now. As far as we care, you could draw something right now in Sharpie, and that'll do. Right. So next segment: license plate and bumper sticker talk. Because we've got to keep our number one spot. So it's obligatory. It has to be done. We don't have a choice. So I'm always on the lookout, eyes darting left and right while I'm driving. Shouldn't be doing it. I should be paying attention to what I'm doing where I'm going. I don't want to kill a kid who's like riding their bike on a sidewalk or something.
Yeah.
But I did see one. Have you seen anything at all?
I mean, I literally just told you no, but as soon as I said that, I realised that I had seen one.
Yes, you have. Good.
I have.
So not only...
I don't know what it means.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to type it out as we go. Go for it. Was it a bumper sticker or was it a license plate?
License plate.
Right, cool.
So B16 space 9096.
Right, that is just a straight up license plate.
No, it's not. Well, B16 is big.
Oh yeah, big.
But big what?
No. 6 is another B. 6 is a lowercase b. A 9 is a G. Oh, but it could be a capital G. Okay, big. Yeah, no, something with an O and a G at the end. So something O, something G.
I was trying to work it out. I'm like, is it big boobs? Big what? I don't know.
No, it's big. If I squint, no, I don't see it. I don't see nothing.
I feel like there's something there and I don't know what, and it's bothering me.
All right, you know what? I know how to work this out. See what the internet says. Got it. B16909. It's a 1.5 to 16 millimeter B16 Omega hexagon key drill chuck. That's what it is. It's for getting your drill bits out. So yeah, that's yeah. Unless you, dear listener, know what this is saying, I'm gonna say I think it's just a license plate.
It could be, but it was the fact that I think because of the car it was on, it had to be one of the square license plates, so it wasn't a long. It was like BIG on top and then the rest of it on the bottom. So I'm like, big what?
No, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, I don't even see it as big. I mean, I do looking at it now, but yeah.
Because I genuinely thought it was BIG until I was driving past, till I got up next to the car. I was like, oh shit.
Could it be a name? Big. It bothers me now.
Yeah.
Look, I've just searched what is 9096 in Leet speak, and it's still not bringing anything for us. So I'm going to say it's a wash. Big. Big. I'm looking at it, and it's only £29. That's nothing. Like custom plates cost a lot here, I think. I don't know. I've never really looked into it.
Oh, to own to put it on your car, to register on your car.
Oh,
it's well more than that. That's just for the physical license plate.
Oh, got ya. That makes a lot more sense. All right. Well, this one that I've seen, this one solitary one that I've seen, a lot of people aren't going to like this, but it is moist. And it is three M's. It's 3M's moist. No, you're not a fan?
No.
Okay.
It's a horrible word.
I don't know. Like, yeah, sure. It's a horrible sensation. I'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? It makes people think that. Okay.
I think it's a lot of. I think it's the oi.
What if it was said like, oh yeah, but your favorite GIF is noise, moist, noise.
I think it's maybe the hard T then with that sound.
Okay, so what about joist? Do you hate joists?
Joist doesn't fill me with joy like noise does.
Oh, I'm talking about, does it fill you with like moist and joist?
Not quite.
Hoist?
No.
I've got no more oyster words. Oyster. No. How about oyster? No.
No. It's the combination of all those letters and sounds in that one word, and knowing what it actually means. It's altogether just no.
Yeah. What if it's being talked about in? Oh yeah, I think people say cake is an acceptable term because that cake is nice, moist cake.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably certain people that could say that, and I'd be like, that's acceptable.
Is that on your end or mine?
It's my end.
It'll be fine. It's not going to get picked up. It's fine. Don't cause an issue.
Mom, I'm recording.
I couldn't work out what the oh, you can't hear me. I couldn't work out what the sound would be. Then the door opens, just like clearly a vacuum.
I mean, and I know that sometimes Mum does vacuum and whatever when I record it, but it's never usually right outside the door.
It's not gonna get picked up. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm recording. Do beg your pardon.
Well, pardon me.
No, she was very apologetic.
Yeah. But you did kick in the door. It's like, what the actual fuck are you doing?
I think it's because I assumed that Mum already knew.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just in here talking. I don't know.
Yeah, just talking. Yep. You could be
More
doing anything.
Me.
Look, I'm on your mum's side here. It's a Saturday. This is not normal recording time.
No, we're out of routine.
Yep. But did you cook the corn yourself, or did you ask someone to cook it for you, i.e. your mother?
No, I cooked it myself. Mum went and bought it this morning. Yeah. We probably have been doing this earlier, but I thought, no, I'll wait until Mum gets back.
Yeah.
From the shops with my.
So it could be eated on live on the air.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair. I think when this is such a weird diet, I don't think it's fair to ask anybody to put anything on for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, my ear itches, and I'm concerned that it's my brand new headphones, and I don't want it to be, because they're more or less the same as my last ones, right? So you've got your new headphones. Have you used them for anything other than podcasting so far?
I have. I take them to work because other than this, I've got my earbuds.
Yeah.
Which I use for calls. Yeah. AirPods.
No, earbuds. I prefer the word earbud because it just makes me think of the dog slam dunking a basketball. Yeah.
So these are over-ear headphones that can be plugged in. They can be Bluetooth.
They're cans.
Yeah. So when I'm going on a walk at lunchtime, or if I know that my AirPods need to charge, I'm now conscious of saying that. If I know my earbuds need to charge, then I'll use these. I try not to wear them in the office though, because it's not as easy to just take one out.
Yeah, it seems a bit antisocial. More, yeah, what I was gonna say, I couldn't think of the word, but antisocial is probably the way to go. More as opposed to like arsehole-ish is what I was thinking.
Yeah. Like if I really, really needed to concentrate in it's a good sign of do not bother me.
Yeah.
Do not talk to me.
Yep.
Whereas if I've got my earbuds out, I could just take one out and be like, oh, what you saying?
Yep. When I was working I don't work in the office anymore. I'd wear my big cans, and thinking about it now, it seems like I was being a bit rude. But I would always have one ear off so I could hear, because there's only like 4 people in the fucking office, 3 or 4 people.
So do you mean you sat like that?
Yeah, I'd be a little bit like this so I could hear.
Oh,
but I'm only listening to podcasts and shit when I was in the office, really.
Yeah, but that's so uncomfortable. I mean, I specifically got mine. I mean, I knew that I needed to get ones that were wired for podcasting anyway, ones that wouldn't run out of battery.
Yeah.
But I got them for traveling, for like on the airplane, because my ears really, really hurt when I've had my earbuds in for too long.
Yeah. I think it's just like length of time is why my ear is itchy or whatever, because we've been going for a couple of hours now. But no, my new headphones. I did a bit of a sneaky to get these. I mean, I think we've talked about my headphone past. We have, how I used to. Yeah, so I got the store that I got my Sony XM4s, my previous set before these. I purchased the extended warranty, right? Because it's a replacement warranty. So if something goes wrong with it, it includes just general wear and tear. So like if the ear pads start to like go a bit weird or whatever, it's a replacement. And it's easy, right? Like Kez's earbuds, her Sony XM4s, whatever they are, legitimately had a problem with them, right? And it was within the original manufacturer's warranty. We waited like 4 or 5 weeks for it to get into the extended warranty period so it could just be a straight swap and not have to be sent away. But they don't just do a straight swap at this store. What they do is, so it's done through like an insurance place, right? So they're not doing it themselves. It's an extra product service that you've purchased through these other people. So they'll go through some basic troubleshooting with you if they believe you, which they do, because they'll send you to the store and they'll assess it in store if need be. They send the store confirmation to do a refund, basically, where they give you a store credit for the purchase amount. Good thing about that is, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, however long your extended warranty is, that product is now cheaper. So you could get the exact same thing and still have credit left over and get another warranty if you want to. Now, what I did, right? So I was a bit sneaky about it. I got an email from this store saying, because you're part of our perks program, here's a voucher valid until the 13th of February, the same day that my milk was going to expire, for 20% off headphones. I'm like, this is my opportunity. So I call up the extended care plan, because I got these I got them, they're a couple of years old, right? And the XM5s are out now. And I've been putting off like wanting to do this because I don't want to pay for them, basically. Yeah. So I called the number and say, I'm having some trouble with my headphones, which are working perfectly fine. I'm like, oh yeah, what's wrong with it? It's like, well, they don't seem to be charging properly. And I'm like, okay, cool. Just send us some photos of the headphones. I'm like, okay. Because all they want to check is make sure there's no physical damage. So I send them the photo. The next day, it's like, yep, you can go to the store that you've said you want to go to get this sorted out. They'll give you the credit voucher, and you can put that towards anything you want. So, along with that 20% off voucher, so the XM4s I paid $450 for.
Jesus.
Yeah, I actually paid that, and then like $60 for the extended warranty. These new headphones, the XM5s, with the 20% discount, $439. So cheaper than what I paid for the XM4s. And then I got the extended warranty on top of that, which was like $80. So I paid for a warranty, a part of a warranty to get the new XM5s. So I'm pretty happy with that dodge that I just did.
Yeah. So you and me both had discount. Well, mine wasn't really discounted, but I do a thing until this year. I did a thing every year where it's a voucher scheme. So I would give my mum an extra £20 every month for 10 months, and I would get what's called a Love to Shop voucher at the end that can be used in a lot of stores, not every store, but a lot of places. And it would end up like 200 quid. So that was
Yeah.
supposed to be my Christmas shopping.
Oh, yeah.
For the past actually, I think maybe every year that I've used it, I have never actually used it for Christmas shopping.
Yep.
I always end up with it for myself. And this year, when I used it, I ended up with over 150 quid left on this card.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, and I'd already said to Matt, I was like, I'm not going to do this again. I'm just going to save. I'm just going to put money in an account. I would rather have that money go to Vegas. And then save up after it.
Yep.
I wouldn't have minded if I could use it everywhere. I wouldn't mind, but
If it's
I'm like,
cash,
yeah. So I thought, well, there's a couple of things I want to have a look at. I want to get some AirTags and I want to get headphones because I want AirTags in my luggage and I need new headphones. So I started looking around and ended up getting 2 AirTags in one tech shop.
Mm.
And I've seen these. These are Skull Candy headphones.
Ah, okay.
Which I haven't used Skull Candy in ages because I used to use the earbuds.
Yeah.
But, really gone up in quality. Like I was testing them all. Didn't have these in stock and I thought, well, there's an Argos place up the road. I'll go check there. And they had them and they take the voucher.
Handy.
So these are 120 quid's worth.
Yeah.
And I got them for 30.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's always
And I would have got them for nothing if I hadn't already used the money
part
for
of the voucher.
the
Yeah.
the AirTags.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also had a $10 voucher as well for this store as well. So, multiple as well. Too many as well. So, yeah, it came pretty cheap, which was good. Yeah, very happy.
That's what we like.
Yeah. Pulling scams. Oh, I should speak with Brian Brushwood. It's like, Mr. Brian Brushwood, have you heard of this scam?
Do you have any better scams?
Yeah. Just lift it off the shelf and run.
Speaking of Mr. Brian Brushwood, actually, have you watched Hacking the System?
No, I haven't. I want to.
I put it on because it's actually been on our Disney Plus for ages.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they were talking about ages ago, and I was like, oh yeah, no, it's going to release on the end of January, and I'm like, you mean that thing I've had sitting in my watch list for over a year now?
Yeah. I thought it was season 2 though.
No.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't think it had been on Disney Plus at all.
Oh.
In the States.
Okay. Well, no, but I remember Brian was talking about it because his daughter
that's
was
Scam
on
Nation.
Is it?
That's a different show. Aye.
So Scam Nation is on Disney Plus as well?
In the US, yes. I don't think we get it.
Is that the show where his daughter was on the thumbnail and he's like, well, now Disney princess?
Yeah. Josie? I'm sure it was Josie.
I'm not, because I don't know. So that's why I'm
Penny,
not sure.
Josie, and Callie.
Okay. They sure are.
He talks about them a lot on stream. I'm not creepy.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just showing that I don't listen.
Yeah, but I started watching that. I didn't realise how old the show was.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny's maybe not the right word, but certainly awful coincidental that I was watching, like, one of the episodes is how to deal with like disasters like power outs and you're just like home, that kind of thing. That was happening at the same time that Texas was getting all that snow, and that's the situation Brian was currently in.
So is it like, I don't know, Mr. Nick Frost, right? He used to have a show called Danger, like 40,000 volts or something like that. And it was like that. It's like how to survive such and such and how to survive this. You ever heard of that? No?
I don't recognise that.
It was around the same time. You familiar with Spaced?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. As you should be. As you damn well should be. I think it's around the same time as that, because the season 1 finale is How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse, and Simon Pegg is in it, and it's him and Pegg. But it's, there's things like how to survive if you're lost in the forest or something like that, and tips and tricks. Like, it's not, like, it's comedy-esque, but it's meant to be kind of serious, you know.
It's probably on the same wavelength. But, like, for example, there's one episode where he's talking about buying a car. And it's, like, tips on how to get the best deal at a dealership, you know, and it's stuff like...
Things that aren't valid post-COVID.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But, you know, having, you know, somebody phone... I don't know, just, like, you know, be prepared to walk out. And he's walking out and he's like, 3, 2, 1... Mr. Brushwood, Guy comes running out after.
Yeah.
So, you know, stuff like that. But it's quite interesting to see it all.
See, I did that before traveling to America last year when it was still up in the air, like during COVID. It doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work because there are no cars just to buy. It's all waiting list bullshit. So it's,
yeah,
doesn't work. So I'm assuming that the Nick Frost information about how to survive sunstroke is still valid. I mean, the sun is still. It might not be. I mean, climate change is increasing, so it might be worse now.
The ozone is repairing itself, I heard.
Yes, but that does not mean climate change is any better.
No, but it means you're probably less.
Is the postie back? I hear the doorbell.
I think the postie is back. Hang on.
Go, quick. Because now it's time for, is it episode 4 or episode 5? Here we are very professional at the Murder Party podcast, talking about the party murders of the murder party. Right. Brogan has returned with parcels. With parcels. Now, look, was this the actual postie, like Royal Mail, or was it like a courier?
Courier.
Okay, good, because the postie shouldn't
the first
become
one was the postie.
Yeah, postie shouldn't arrive multiple times a day. They got a family to get home to.
I knew it wouldn't be the actual postie, but yes, this is
stuffs.
iPad cover, which I need to get some stickers for, because
many stickers.
Many stickers I need to replace. I don't know if I've got copies of them. That's why I'm sad.
Oh, okay.
But they're my stickers, so I can just print them.
You got a cricket right there. Yeah, you can print them off.
That's not how I get my stickers.
How do you get your stickers?
I order them off a really good website called Pretty Good Stickers.
You just said print them off yourself. Like, you can see my confusion.
I meant put the order, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to go out and, you know, worry about stock.
Yeah.
And all that. But yes, and jeans for travelling.
Jeans, yep.
Yeah. I've been looking for, like, cuffed jeans.
But are they a premature purchase? I mean, there's still time before going, and you're still, you know, cray-raying.
I mean, these are... I've lost over half a stone, which is awesome.
Which I don't know what that is in the real world.
How do you measure things? Weight-wise.
With a ruler. Oh, weight-wise, with a scale.
Like, in what?
Kilograms.
Oh, I don't know kilograms. I can tell you in pounds.
Okay, what's it in pounds?
The exact amount is it's 8.5 pounds.
So what's that in Aussie dollars then? 8.5 pounds. That's like, wait, hang on. To 8 pounds, it's either 4 kilos or 16 kilos. Which way am I going there?
It's just under 4 kilos.
Yeah, okay. I know so, one is half, one is double, and I can never remember which.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But see, but this is mainly what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's what you meant. They look like they're for snow.
A little bit. But I've been trying these out, and yeah, I think because I want jeans that are... It's really hard to get jeans for me. Because I'm not very tall. And
you can have
my
altered.
thighs are thicker.
But you can have the length altered.
That takes time and effort. I don't get bespoke jeans.
No, you go to I don't know. In Australia, in every shopping centre, in every mall, there's like a little tailors in like a little corner shop, and you take them there and they can do it for you. I mean, that costs a fuck ton, or you can just take them to Kez's.
Unfortunately, Kez's mum does not live here.
Oh, yeah, well.
But yes, I've been trying to find jeans that are looking like... Because what I'm really wanting is comfortable jeans that I can wear, like, on the plane. And stuff. Because last year when I was flying, I was wearing, like, a tracksuit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. But, you know, another one of Brian Brushwood's travel hacks. If you look like someone they might upgrade, you're more likely to get upgraded.
Yes. That's a hint there for Mr. Paul Mattingly. I was considering going full Paul Mattingly this time and like pajamas the whole way, but maybe not. That's a good point.
Yeah. I think because it's such a long... like, I could wear normal jeans on the flight to London. That's not a problem. It's the 10 hours.
Of course.
That gets me.
How do you feel about once you're on the plane changing? I mean, it's effort involved. You have to get into the cubicle. Yeah. Really?
I absolutely do not plan to move.
How long are you going to be in the air? What's the longest stretch? You don't plan to have to use the lavatory at all?
No.
Good luck.
I didn't do that last time.
Well, look how much water you've been drinking now. You know?
I don't plan to drink that much water on the plane. I know what I'm doing. I've done this long enough.
Yeah.
That, not traveling, but controlling my own bladder.
Yeah, okay. Right. Okay,
I went to a public school. I know that I can not pee for a long time.
But that's what I don't get, right? It's public school. It's like you just come in from lunch or whatever. It's like, miss, I need to go pee. It's like, you just had recess. I didn't need to piss then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't eat the plain food either. I actually
Really?
need to I need to send an email to Big Sexy Digital Nomad because I want travel tips on how to make it clear to the stewardess without being rude that I do not want the food. Whether I'm awake or not, do not give me the food.
If you're asleep, any plane I'm on, it's like they say make sure you put the such and such over the belt or something like that, and then that's it, like, so we know that you want food and we'll wake you up. Otherwise, we won't wake you up. Or if you are awake, when they come around with the food, just go, no, thank you. That's pretty obvious.
I did that.
Yeah, they're not.
I did that, and they were still like,
but aren't they going
to me?
But I thought that. Oh yeah, there's not always an option if it's like a snack, I guess. Yeah.
The snack I don't mind because it's like a sealed packet of crisps.
Yeah.
That's fine, but no, like the actual meals, like on the plane coming home, they gave us a sandwich that was wrapped. I hate sandwiches anyway, and I was asleep for a good 5 hours on that flight, and that sandwich ended up on the floor under the seat in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have anywhere to put it.
The flight, I'm so not looking forward to the flight. That is speaking of flights, we're gonna have. Oh, I can't talk about that.
Well, we have production meeting stuff to talk about, is what you're saying, so that's fine.
Yeah, which may not be happening because your hard out is approaching.
I might have an extension on it. I don't know.
All right.
I'll speak to the mother, see what her thoughts are.
Cool.
But
yeah, the flight. I don't sleep very well on flights. When I do sleep, I will usually fall asleep for maybe anywhere between 3 and 10 minutes out of an hour.
Yeah.
And then I wake up, and then maybe again, and then wake up, and then maybe again. It's not.
See, I didn't sleep on the way to Vegas. I think I was too excited. And I was stressed. I know I was stressed because I was terrified that because I had whiskey in my case and I had Iron Brew, I was terrified that something would break or crack.
Yeah.
And I did not relax until I got to the Rio, opened my case, and was like, oh, everything's fine.
Yeah. You weren't concerned because you were like, gee, I wonder if there was something wrong with my visa. I wonder if they're going to pull me aside into a room when I get there.
No, that didn't cross my mind at all because the women at Edinburgh told me it was fixed.
It's fine. I have to try and sleep on the flight to LA because I'm going to be driving to Vegas. And I don't want to be on like close to 24 hours awake and then driving for 5-6 hours.
Yeah. I think, do you know what? I think another reason why I want to wear jeans on the plane is because I always had this thought that, if I get off the plane early, I might be able to make it to the Penn and Teller show because it was at the Rio. This is last year, right?
Yeah.
Like, I might be able to make it. And then I got there and I was like, I feel disgusting. I look disgusting. No.
Yeah. I think day of arrival is a write-off. Mm-hmm. It has to be a write-off. When you're traveling long-haul flight, it's,
Yeah. I don't know. I think it depends. Because my flight gets in to Vegas at just after 7
a.m. PM.
So, PM.
Okay.
So that's like, and I'm going to the Rio anyway. So it's not like I'm going elsewhere. It's like, come downstairs, go to the show, go back upstairs. So it's possible to do. Whether or not I would actually do it.
Is it a show day?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, I might be the only person going there. But
well, no, I'm assuming they're going to have sold tickets to the general public.
I don't mean just me sitting in the audience. Hi, I flew all this time. Perform for me, you beautiful human beings.
It is going to be easier being at the Rio to want to do that.
Yeah, that is a big selling point for me for why I like the Rio.
Fucking hell, I keep on almost mentioning things that I can't. Fucking hell. Is it too? It's still too soon, isn't it? Really? Do you know what? There's enough information out there that people can work it out. People could piece it together.
Yeah. I don't really want to give dates at this point.
No.
This is now a bit.
Yeah, that's right. It's a bit now. Yep. There's some additional flights that I think it's time to book. That's what I was going to mention because the prices are getting good again. Right. We talk about this trip a fair bit, and we've talked about I mentioned last episode, as in what we just recorded, that we're going to have to get in contact with all our podcast friends to be like, hey, we should collab or whatever you want to call it, so we can use their equipment. But do we have a dream list of podcast friends that we want to do shows with?
There's the obvious ones. I mean, Ice Cream Social. Obviously.
Absolutely, which is, we know that's already it's already on the cards. It's in the books.
That's been confirmed. For me, I mean, are we talking about what's likely or just dream?
This is dream. This is the list. This is
Yeah. The ones I can think of off the top of my head are Ice Cream Social, Pod Therapy,
yes,
Penn Sunday School,
absolutely,
Piff Pod,
if it exists.
Yeah, exactly. 2 characters and a clown.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, this is not just doing their show. This is they could do us as well.
Oh yeah.
Or instead,
probably Big Sexy Digital Nomad as well.
Yep.
Because we'll have a lot of talk for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Who Scoops counts.
Who Scoops is a given.
Perhaps Side Hustle, because I'd quite like to.
Oh yeah, Side Hustle, because it's different for us. Because our side hustle is the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Abracababble, I just want to sit on the Matt, RJ, and Ready Talk.
Yeah. This is all right. I sent you. I linked you to Taskmaster Australia, right? Have you watched any of it yet?
I haven't yet because you sent it to me last night, and I was like, I will watch that before the next recording, forgetting that the next recording was now.
It was the next day. One of the contestants on it, Nina. No recollection. I've seen her in something before, which I didn't know. But I just watching her on Taskmaster, and like, I want to be friends with Nina. I just want to be friends with Nina. That is the same vibe that I get with Morning Murders in general, but Brenna especially. I'm like, I just want to be friends with this person.
You've been in studio with Brenna, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. I consider me and Brenna friends.
Yeah, I love the Morning Murders girls. The only reason I don't mention them in the list is because theirs is a scripted podcast.
But that's why I was like, it can be other way around as well. They can be on Hey Buddy Nice Podcast.
Then I will add them to the list.
Yeah. There we go. What else have we got? See, I
Great Night!
Oh, of course. Great Night. Yeah. Great Night.
I am a fool!
Yes, you fool. I would like to talk to Diddleman.
Oh, Diddleman would be great.
I don't think I could do Franco and Diddleman. That would be a bit too much, I think. After after the arse I made of myself at Scoopfest, talking to... no one will remember. I know that. That means it would be a good story to tell.
I mean, if we're just talking guests in general, I'd love to get Harrison on.
Yeah,
I'd love to just talk to Harrison.
That would be good. But I don't want to do the usual fucking... I mean, it's been a little while now, and he's done the rounds. So yeah, Harrison, definitely. I'm trying to think. What else we got out there?
I mean, there's the dream guest, but I don't know if I could function with the dream guest.
I know neither of us has said it, but I don't. I don't.
Not gonna happen.
Look, your dream guest I know is Teller, but the dream podcast. I mean, you've kind of already done it. So, but Sunday School.
Yeah.
Penn Sunday School. I don't.
Yeah.
But we've got things going for us for that. I mean, you do the postcard art. I do the Piff comic.
I very much doubt we'll get on it. I think it's not impossible.
Not impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as much as I would say about it.
It is still pipe dreamish.
Yeah.
But then again...
It's usually unlikely.
But then again, we are weasels. We weasel our way in. And look, things we can't talk about. There's proof of that. So it's doable. It's doable. I mean,
it's not in the realm of impossibility.
Yeah. What's the word? Where you manifestate it. Manifestation. We'll manifest it.
Use the secret. If the secret works for car parks, it can work for this.
Yeah. I'm just using the secret and hoping that the Rio doesn't start charging for parking.
Oh my god.
Because I think Circus Circus has started charging now even, and they're
I've
fucking...
seen that. Who the fuck is paying for parking at
fucking
Circus?
Christ. God. Hey, maybe Mac King. We could have a chat with Mac.
Mac's cool. That'd be awesome.
Does he still do his podcast? I've only listened to the Sunday school ones that he did.
I don't think he's done it for a long time.
Yeah,
I think
it was
mostly
COVID times.
Yeah.
But now that COVID is over.
Yeah.
We say that, but fuck.
Godot. I want to talk to Godot.
I want
to talk to Reddy. Or
Greg-
rather, let me clarify this. I want them to talk
Yes.
and me to listen. I just want to listen to them talk forever.
I've missed Godot twice.
I miss him.
And I would very much like to have a chat with Godot, recorded or not, frankly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very sad that he wasn't in Vegas at Scoopfest time.
Yeah, that was a bit sad.
But I do what I'd love to also see him with Lance. I've never seen Lance live.
No, well, yeah, definitely.
Most
of course
people
not.
probably haven't.
We're a bit young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a recent thing that Lance has done at the time, like whether it's on TV or whatever.
Oh shit! I believe you're referring to Master Magician Lance Burton. I forgot I do that every single time.
My apologies, Master Magician Lance Burton.
Yeah, Master Magician Lance Burton.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I've got it!
Uh-huh.
We fucking get Chris Angel. Yeah,
fuck.
right?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, no, no. It would never get aired. Can you imagine? If we've got Chris Angel and This Is Your Life, do you recognize this voice? And then it's Harrison.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
God, that would be some fucking... That would be an episode.
You don't ask, you don't get.
God. Who no. No. Chris Angel did do the radio show, which we've... the Penn Radio. So he does do stuff, but I don't know enough to talk to him about. That's the problem. And we're not... Okay.
I don't think Chris would care. I think Chris would be delighted to tell us at length in great detail about his life and what he's doing and how he pulled these people off the streets.
Yep. But then to spring Harrison from behind the red curtain, that would be, that collectively we are not assholes, I don't think. I mean, I am normal on my own, sure.
I think I have the potential to be.
I couldn't.
My only concern with that would be I would be concerned for Harrison.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? It's shock jockey. It's shock, and we're not.
Yeah,
we're not Boogie and Dingo Dave. That's not us.
Boogie and Dingo weren't shock jocks.
Okay, my bad.
Good boys.
Oh shit. No, that. Oh gosh, that could be better than our Fool Us idea.
Which we have never done anything with.
I don't think that's going to happen. So we can... going to happen. I don't...
I talked to Biggs and Jobeth about it. Where I was like, Wayne and I were... I didn't say that about anything Fool Us. I specifically said, if Wayne and I were ever going to do a Penn and Teller trick, what would we do? And I said, I'm quite happy to be the teller in that situation and just, put my head in the cage of rats or put me in a water tank. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But... Look, the only reason why I don't think it will happen is we don't have the ability to actually be in the same location as each other to get it sorted. That is the issue.
Yeah, we would have to spend our entire holiday practicing. Because,
dear listener, we have fucking ideas, and they are not terrible ideas.
No.
But. That's the problem when we live X nautical miles apart. X being the number that I can't remember. Speaking of which, did you talk to Paul about our Audio Jock vs. Nerd that we sent in a long time ago?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
Didn't get a chance.
And we've sent it through. Matt Donnelly, we know you're listening. Yeah, no, you're not. Not after the last episode.
I think, because I've also sent in a scoop mail they haven't got to yet.
So have I, yeah. But I figured it's just the usual, it's from Wayne. No need to read that. It's been a while since I sent in a scoop mail.
Yeah, me too.
Mm.
Certainly a scoop mail that wasn't attached with physical scoop mail.
Yeah. I think we've run out of time, Brogan, and we haven't gotten to any form of challenge, which is okay. We don't need to do it every week.
Yeah. I quite like the episodes where we just go off and
This was a rather long 7-Eleven walk with hints of segments as well. You know, there was some overextended art talk which overflowed from previous episode. There's a bit of license plate talk, which half of it was resolved. The other half, we don't know. It could have just been
it's a mystery.
Regular plate rather than a vanity.
If you know what it's supposed to stand for, please, for the love of God, let me know.
Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Hey Buddy Nice Podcast, GPO Box, your local town. And if your answer is correct, you win a sticker. Don't do that because we don't have a GPO box in every single town in the world. That'd be foolish. Why would you even think that I'm telling the truth for a single second? But actually, if you do know, admin@nicepodbud.com, or you can go to our website and there's a little contact button up the top. You just click on that. It takes you to one of the typical email form. But while you're there, if you don't want to send us anything, next to that, there's a thing that says store, and that takes you to our store where you can buy yourself some fine wares. And at time of recording, shit is on sale, yo. Now is the time to buy. And look, even if by the time this comes out, it's not on sale, just give it a week because that shit will go on sale again. TeePublic has a sale every fucking month, basically. As far as I'm aware. I didn't know what you were doing, but you muted your mic because you were,
Audacity still picked up, so that's shit.
That's fine. I'll cut it. I'll cut it out anyway. But yeah, look, we've got some plans for some. I have some plans for some new designs based on the latest. It was the latest Who Scoops, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Jeff.
Yep. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna make up a Everybody Loves Brogan shirt in the Everybody Loves Raymond font, and then Everybody Loves Wayne Suffering in the Everybody Loves Raymond font. So I'm just gonna say Suffering underneath Wayne. So I don't know. I don't expect anyone to buy them, but they'll be up there on the shop.
That's half the point. We don't expect anybody to buy them. The fact that you have them, half of them is for us.
Exactly.
I mean, we've bought our own merch because I'm like, I want that. Do you want it? There you go. Cool. You have the option.
I haven't bought myself any Floaty Cat shirts yet, though, which I should because I really like Floaty Cat. But I do. No. The words that I can't say. So.
But I've got. Make your best stab and keep stabbing. Phone case.
Phone case. Yeah. But. We want to keep on updating. I think there was like 30 designs or something up there already.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, and we got some in the bank in the unpublished section, which I don't know. Yeah. We still. I never heard back from Piff, but I'll have a chat with her. I've been talking to Piff, so we'll see if we can get that shit out. But yeah, I mean it's a little bit of coin, and literally it's going to go to things like web hosting when that time comes. That's all. It just helps us out a little bit, which is... But you can also talk to us on Twitter at NicePodBud and other social media. Everywhere you find Hey Buddy Nice Podcast on the internet, it's at NicePodBud. But you can also speak to Brogan directly at 7 Billion Needles.
You could talk to Wayne directly at Wayne Geo.
I notice I've discovered this every time now when I edit. When you say at Wayne Geo, I think it's force of habit. I just go, every time. And it shits me to fucking tears. I hate it.
Do you mean like you do it automatically or you hear yourself doing it on the recording?
Sometimes I don't realise I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't realise I'm doing it. And then I hear it on the recording. But now I'm realising I was unconsciously doing it, and now I'm consciously anyway, thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, cheese bags.